All right. Yeah. Okay. Yo. 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 Yeah. Okay.
It sounds like they're working.
Oh shit. I ain't even do the intro. Other shit. And I muted my mic again. But what's that word? Yo yo. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey boo mama. Hope y'all good. You know what I'm saying? Hope life is not lifing. Hopefully y'all are doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Um Tonight's episode of Toon Talk is gonna be some shit that we was talking about on Threads. If you're not on Threads, you might want to get your ass over there. I am Squished Out Arcana on Threads, and I'm Squished Arcana on X. So just letting y'all know. But nonetheless, you're at a place or a channel where cartoons in real life sometimes meet. And sometimes it's a little deep thinking that comes with that shit. Nonetheless, I'm your host, Squish Arcana. And today we're going to be talking about anime that doesn't just entertain you, but yet it's like school disguised and motion lines and power ups. So instead of going through the arcs, we're going to talk about different parts of life that correlates with anime and maybe some of your favorites. So tune in, get what you need. I got what I need. Hope you got what you need. And my other phone and the lighter. And we're good. Check, 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 and check. All right. So first thing we'll get into is the motherfucking grind. I feel like now more than ever, we are the overly busy motherfuckers now. Like, I don't know. For us to take a break now, it seems like it's a far-fetched thing. We feel like now we have to work 10 times harder than our parents, grandparents, and probably our other family members. Either one, we trying to get it, two, we ain't got it, or three, we want it on our own. So, with that being said, we're gonna get into this. The grind, but Naruto's right, So let's go. All right. Naruto taught us that being the underdog doesn't mean you stay at the bottom. It means you grind louder than your doubts. He got clowned for being different, which he did. The parts I've seen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't really watched all of Naruto, but that's okay. That's besides the point. Nonetheless, I got something from it. So yeah, he got clowned for being different, and he didn't let rejection define him. He let it refine him. So for everybody out there, this is a little reminder that your trauma isn't your tombstone. It's a training arc. And I had to realize that shit the hardest way possible. Sometimes things in life aren't just there to make you feel bad, make you feel sad, make you go through the stages of grief and all that shit. Sometimes it's there just to get you mentally tough for some other shit that's coming along. And I think sometimes we take that shit uber personal, and we shouldn't. We should just take it as a lesson and just take it as a lesson. Don't take it as like God may not love me or the universe hates me, and you know what I'm saying? No, you training hard. Like, you gotta get your shit together before you reach that next plateau, that next level. So you may have to go through a few things that others don't go through. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way life goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles for a lot of us. Like, you think people want to go through a lot of shit that they go through? No, but they do have to become a different version or a little bit tougher version of themselves. Nonetheless. So, I mean, I hope that kind of makes sense, but I'm going to correlate with a real life lesson. So hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. But nonetheless, persistence beats potential when potential quits early. Okay. Like, I'm going to break this down. Persistence beats potential. Okay. If I'm in the gym every motherfucking day, right? Right. And I'm steady in the gym, right? Right. Am I getting better or am I getting worse? You're getting fucking better, right? But sometimes people think what they could be is better than the persistence of becoming that. And that's when your potential tell you it's okay to cheat that last rep. Oh, it's okay to just ease up on it. You don't need to do all that. That kind of where that whole dumbass mentality of, oh, I don't need to practice comes in. And that's where you fall short of your own potential. But the potential of you thinking that you were just a great athlete is the reason why your persistence didn't win. So just remember that persistence beats potential when potential quits early. And I hope that y'all aren't out here letting your potential quit early. I hope y'all ain't out here plateauing in high school and then don't do shit for the rest of your lives. Like, there's so much more in this world besides fucking football and sports and shit. Like, bro, you can be an entrepreneur and you can be a businessman. Don't fall into that dumbass trap of sports all the time, man. All right, next up we got Brotherhood and Bonds. Full Metal Alchemist. That was one that me and my wife we watched together, which was dope, and we did not finish, which is another addition to the list. But nonetheless, Edward and Alphonse taught us the value of sacrifice. Shout out to the homie Kyle for putting me on this one a while back, but it wasn't brotherhood. It was just a regular Full Metal Alchemist. But all in all, the sacrifice that they made to want their mother back or to try to attempt to get their mother back, even though they knew there was no shortcut to that success. It shows you that shortcuts to success can cost you what matters most. And it cost them damn near what cost him really everything he had left, which was his brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that equivalent exchange. And it's like, that's not just an alchemy law, it's life's law. Like, there's always an equivalent exchange. You cuss somebody up, expect your ass to get cussed out at some point in the day. It may not be right then, it may not be at lunchtime, it may not be a lady giving you the finger when you thought you were supposed to get the finger, but let you get your food and then somebody dry go off on you. You're gonna be like, damn, what I do? Well, you did cut so and so out for no fucking reason. So, equivalent exchange. Your ass gonna get something in return, either a greater value. So, like, I mean, what are we really expecting nowadays? Like, even with the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with the world, like, do you think that all the shit that's going on right now is by coinky dink or for no reason? I don't. Like, honestly, I think it's the equivalent exchange. We did some fuck shit back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and now it's coming back on our ass. Now, whether that was presidential, individual, the way of the world, whatever, it's still gonna come back around. So, pass, dope. Oh, thanks. But no, I'm just saying, like, honestly, what are we really expecting out of the world right now? Like, this is the equivalent exchange. This is what the fuck we get for so many years of bullshit and letting shit slide and corruption and just all types of shit. This is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, bro. But we don't want to accept or realize that shit. So now this shit's coming to a screeching fucking death halt, and everybody's going to throw what's going on? Nigga, the bullshit that's been going on behind the scenes that's now coming to the light. That's what the fuck is going on. So compare this to a real life lesson. We're going to say nothing real comes free. Invest with intention. That's relationships, yourself, work, friends, family members. Invest with intention. Know what you're going to get out of this. Know what you're exchanging for this. Let everything be understood from the get-go. Because everything has a price and nothing real comes free. And if you've been living life long enough, you realize that shit. That's very true. Almost too damn true for words. So y'all just ponder on that one. And let me know in the comments what y'all think type shit. You know what I'm saying? And are you really investing with intention when you do your moves, when you talk to people, when you interact with others or the people you haven't met before? Are you investing with intention? Or what are your intentions to begin with? So next, I'm going to say we're going into finding peace, which is something I struggle with a lot. Yeah, it's something I struggle with on a daily, is just finding some sort of peace. And the two I chose to use for this one as examples and all that jazz would be Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer. All right, let's get into it. Eren and Tanjiro both show us what it means to carry pain. And if y'all resemble or resonate with that, I think we all carry a little pain around this motherfucker. Now, how you choose to show it and what facade you use or what process you use to do that, that's on you. I mean, I can't be using a wheelbarrow. You use a shovel and talk shit. So, same thing. But nonetheless, it was about what it means to carry pain, but also how revenge can eat at your soul if you let it. And I was at that point with my own father type shit. Like, I wanted revenge or something to happen so bad that like that shit really did change a motherfucker into a whole different person. Like, and it's sad because it was like that fight, flight, or freeze type shit, and that's what it blossomed and turned into. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want anyone else making these same mistakes that I make. That's what I'm talking about. This shit, but revenge, it it eats you from the inside out. Pause. But it really does fuck with your psyche, the person you are, the person you're going to become. It changes a lot of directions in your life. So if you are that person who is seeking revenge on another individual for whatever reason, justified or not, just know that it's an equivalent exchange. Yep. Good job. Look at you. All right. Look at you. Mm-hmm. Blue Eye Samurai 2 was blinded by rage and revenge. Yes, definitely so. That was like the whole first, 6 episodes, huh? But great one to bring up, though. I appreciate that one. Yes, Blue Eye Samurai is another one. Definitely. Yes. She was on that shit. She was with the shits now. Don't get me wrong. She was definitely with the shits. But nonetheless, Tanjiro's kindness, even towards demons or his sister, is a lesson in emotional maturity. Understanding doesn't mean forgiving the evil that was done. It's more so means freeing yourself from hate or releasing yourself from hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never forget what you did, but I forgive the evil that you've done towards me. Therefore, I'm freeing myself from hating you, resenting you, or any negative emotion that I don't need attached to me. So I can dig that. You know what I mean? Like, I hope this shit makes sense to y'all a little bit. Hope it makes like I hope y'all feel what the fuck I'm trying to put down, man. Like, and give it to you in a way to where like anime is the segue to make you understand some shit about yourself and where you may be fucking up at. Because I know a few of these, that's why I came up with them or put them together because the shit I do, you know. But nonetheless, here's a real life lesson for it. Your peace is greater than your pride, and that's funny because that's what we was talking about in therapy and journaling. Excuse me, more so choosing your peace over pride. So healing does not make you weak; it makes you unstoppable. Because the less trauma you have on you going and moving forward, and the more forgiving you are, the better off you'll be because it's nothing really holding you back. It's nothing in the past like kind of pulling at your shirt, pulling you backwards. You can stride out, run, chop out, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Run, flip around and run backwards and look at motherfuckers if you wanted to. But how can you do that if it's always something tugging at your shirt and pulling you backwards? You can't even get a good start, you know? So just try to give yourself a better start than what you have been. You feel me? Now we're gonna slide on into this slice of life. So we're gonna use My Hero Academia and Jujutsu Kaisen for the examples. Not every hero wears capes or catches purses, which we all know. You know, some of them might be your lady, your bud tender at the dispensary. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what a hero may look like and what shape they might come in. But nonetheless, sometimes the real villains are burnout, insecurity, and the fear of failure. Um, Burnout is real, very fucking real. And burnout will have you thinking that something is really clinically fucking wrong with you when you're just tired emotionally, physically, and spiritually. and you have no more to give. You're on zero. You know what I'm saying? And you're expected to give something that you ain't got. And there you go. You feel what I'm saying? There welcomes burnout. And then you come into that mundane, monotone ass motherfucker that people know and love and only think you can be. But nonetheless, insecurity always plays a part in relationships, in yourself, maybe a job that you're trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Or feel failure, same thing, correlation with a job or a task you have to do. You know what I mean? Like these all play a part in I know everyone's everyday life. Because you once felt one of these three at some point in time in life. I would guess. But Midoriya and Yuji show us the balance, which is pushing through the pain, but not losing yourself to the mission. Now, how many of us can say we've done that? You complete the mission, but you don't know who the fuck you are afterwards. How do you go undercover but not lose yourself? You know what I mean? As a detective, how do you get put it all on the line as an undercover cop, but yet don't take that shit home with you? That's a real ass question. Like, how would you manage to do that? Like, you got to play like this dude is your boyfriend to the T, and then go home and look at your husband every night and not take that with you. How would you do that? And how do you not let that consume who you truly are? And how do you decipher between who's who? You feel what I'm saying? Who's the real you and who's the undercover you? Or do they ever flip flop? Just questions I'm throwing out there. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. But because if you forget who you are, you lose what you're fighting for, which is yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you forget who the fuck you are, you ultimately fighting for nothing. And then you look like a jackass because now you'll take on a mission for anybody else but yourself because you don't know what the fuck you're fighting for. But I will say this, and this is the real life lesson in this one. It would be know your why before chasing your win. And that's WIN too. You know what I'm saying? So 2 W's, but yeah, you feel me? All right. But yeah, nonetheless, know your why before chasing your win. And always keep that why in the forefront of your mind. I always wanted that too. I think they end up losing themselves eventually. Well, I mean, look at the movie with LL Cool J, In Too Deep. Was that In Too Deep? That was Omar Epps. But it was another one with the same situation. Oh, okay. Rando, but okay. But okay. Um, that was crazy to get a text like that. But I mean, I would imagine you would end up losing yourself. Yeah, okay, then yeah, that's what I'm talking about then. That's the movie. Like, dude was really going through it. Like, dude had lost his whole fucking self in that bitch. He done went through the goddamn captain against the wall and shit. He done spazzed out on him, pulled a gun on him and shit. Like, that ain't what cops supposed to do. But he done been around ganging them, doing his one too. And now he cheated bang bang on his own. You feel me? Like, he lost his why. You feel me? And that's a hard thing to get back sometimes, dog. Real nigga shit. Like, when you lose that why, that's it's devastation to your life. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's fucking devastation to your life. But then you realize that why wasn't the real why to begin with. Because the real why was you, not that person. So you had to lose the why to realize who the real why was. You dig? If you don't get it, run it back, slow it down, and pick it up. All right. Now, last but not least, it's the big fucking picture. And we're going to use One Piece. That long running motherfucker. All right. Oh, no. Party foul. All right. Luffy's not after the treasure. He's chasing freedom and what that entails. That's the gem. Don't get lost chasing success that you forget to live your adventure. And I have completely done that shit. But the crew you build, the storms you survive, and the laughs you share, that's the real One Piece. Oh, God. And I can say that about the crew. Them times we was fucked up. I still think about that shit to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we used to cover up with air mattresses. Like, real talk. You feel me? We all slept on the floor together, nigga. Hell you mean? Like, we really came from that shit together. You feel me? And that shit really do build relationships and friendships and long lasting bonds type shit, because nobody can take that shit away from y'all. The times we thought we wasn't gonna make it through, them times where a direct deposit will fall through on our ass, and we happy as hell because we finna go get some leg quarters, some macaroni and cheese, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Oh, we finna go outside and do something with this generator. Or we finna go outside and just get on the grill. But we gonna eat. You feel what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I feel like that's the shit that made us the crew we are today. You know what I'm saying? Like, how we feel about each other today come from them times type shit. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, in between. Like, this music shit came from them times. You know what I mean? Like, for real, for real. Like, when we couldn't even buy the beats, we was just getting instrumentals off YouTube. Now nigga making beats. You feel me? And I'm pretty damn good at it too. But nonetheless, man, like, it's just made me think about it. Like, the crew we built, and I do say we, you feel me? And the storms we have survived, because them shits was, at the time, they was tragic to a motherfucker, bro. Like, it was a lot going on for everybody, bro. And we all trying to figure this shit out. I remember going to Heidi's just to get on the Wi-Fi and download shit just so we could watch it throughout the night type shit. Y'all just, yeah. Nigga, it was real back then. And back then, wasn't that long ago, nigga, when they was talking about that bottom level shit, lower level of shit, yeah, nigga, we come from that. And we stuck it out together. No bullshit, no handouts, no nothing. So, shout out to LTC, loyal to the crew, loyal to the crew. Shout out to us, goddammit. Cause bitch, we made it. Through all them fucked up times, we made it. All right. I just want to say this. Finish this up. The journey is the reward. Build a crew that believes in your dream even when you can't. I ain't got nothing to say. Drops mic. Close out with this. So next time you hit play on your favorite anime, don't just watch. Try to learn some shit, my nigga. Because every episode got a little philosophy hiding between the fight scenes. Shout out to the homie Magic, you know what I'm saying, or Magi, however you would like for me to pronounce that. But we was talking about this exact shit. That's the whole point of why we watch them, for the life lessons. You dig? So learn something from these motherfuckers. Don't just jump on bandwagons and be like, "Oh, I love anime." No, but it's you catching them real life gems that be kind of thrown off in there. You know what I'm saying? That you may or may not understand, or you may not want to pick up. So, just saying. Nonetheless, this has been the Toon Talk, brought to you by Squish Arcana, the one and only, where animation meets enlightenment, and your mama might meet just playing. Stay real, stay animated. Till next time, y'all. Peace and hair grease. I'm out this motherfucker.